Okay.
Yes.
What are some of the other projects that ADVAN is involved in?
Okay. Okay. ADVAN has we focus a lot on capacity building because we understand the need for our professionals, to be armed with the relevant information for this time. So ADVAN is a member of the World Federation of Advertisers, where we gain a lot of insights on the latest marketing information and trends. We also are in several collaborative, efforts with stakeholder groups to provide data. One of the key needs for advertisers is that they need data to justify every kobo they spend on marketing. So ADVAN is at the forefront of ensuring that we have credible data. Is it viewership, listenership, or readership of newspapers? So those are some of the projects that ADVAN is also into.
Okay. So who is expected at this event?
Well, the CEO of MTN
is our keynote speaker.
Okay. And just like he said, stakeholders in the marketing computing industry, as well as all of them will be there. Then of course the media, government, and it's a forum for everybody. I mean, stakeholders in the marketing computing industry, to network.
Okay, again, I'm happy you are here because as I'm seeing you, I'm thinking, because I sit down, as I said, watch some commercials, and I think, how does this come about? What's the process like before it gets to me at home?
Okay, well, the process is that clients issue a brief to the agency, and in the brief, of course, you state what are the issues facing the brand, and of course, what you expect the campaign to deliver. When agency because it's a chain, and you have the client, which is advertisers, which is us. You have the agency, those are the people who create the adverts. The agencies are also divided into two now. You have the creative agency and you have the media agency. So when the clients give out the brief to the agency take the brief, of course, distill it and analyze and provide solutions in the best way they could come up with creatively, and they present that to the clients. Of course, this is reviewed after several revisions here and there. If it's a TV campaign, you go into production. If the storyboard is approved, you go and produce. After producing, of course, you do all the edits and all of that. Then the job now goes to the media, and it's from the media that the consumer get to see the adverts. So it's a
whole chain.
Yeah, it's a whole chain, and that advertising creates opportunities and create value, create choices for consumers. So the good thing about Nigerian economy now is it's an economy that you can advertise to, sell your products, and that's why this award is now being taken serious by advertisers, because it's an opportunity for you to present what you have done and compare with what others have done, and so it's a level playing ground.
Okay, what are some of the categories?
Okay, we have the consumer promotions. We have the brand of the year. That's the big one. That's which brand out of all the brands in Nigeria can be said to be
we've been saying.
Yeah, that we can say to the brand of the year. We have the digital marketing campaign, who has best applied the platform of social media, the digital to sell or to drive their marketing activities. We also have the future leader of marketing. In our bid to ensure that we continue to develop capacity in the industry, we have gone even to the undergraduate level. So we now have students vying for the Future Leader of Marketing award for the year. We have several universities competing. We have the first level where they're writing a project and then they come for a one-on-one interview. So we're going to be awarding a Future Leader of Marketing. We also have the Brand Journalist of the Year.
Hang on. Now let's do that student one again.
Okay.
Yeah, please break it down. How do they compete?
Okay. There's
the award?
There's a project. There's a project that is sent out to everybody.
Okay.
You provide the answers to the project. That's the first step.
Okay.
And then the second step is now you defend that project, because it's one thing for you to send us the project you wrote it. It's another thing for us to verify that you actually did. So there's an exercise where they sit before the judges and they begin to justify why they should be awarded. What is your role in your school? What leadership roles have you taken? If you're a marketing brand manager for today, what would you do for your organization? So after they go through that process, then they tabulate whoever scores the highest, and we pick our future leader of marketing for that year.
Okay. And Chris Simeon on Twitter is asking, how does ADVAN get their profit and resources used to carry out these activities?
Well, we have our members. We're strong. We have a strong about 80 members now. And even though we have just 80 members, maybe some people say that number is small, we control about 85% of marketing spend in Nigeria. Our members control about 85%. Our marketing spend in Nigeria is well over 120 billion annually. So our members support the projects of ADVAN because it's for their benefit. Yeah. And each member also pays a subscription annually. So ADVAN itself is a non-profit organization. So we are able to run our projects through our members. We are as strong as our members.
Okay. So how do you manage rivalry?
Some of your members are very wealthy.
Yes, because how do you manage rivalry in this industry where you have, you know, huge spenders and everyone is jostling to make sure that
everyone is a member of this same body?
Yeah.
That's why the panel of judges, you know, comprises various stakeholders, and you have ADVAN member, you have AAAN, you have the media, you have the research agencies.
Now I'm talking about
as an association.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe for instance, it's like
for accounts.
For any for accounts. Okay, no, we are not the agencies. We are the clients.
We are the clients.
Now, if there's any kind of competition, one thing is that even if you're in competition with the next person, there are some areas both of you know that you need the same results. Yeah. Now, on those
so you close ranks.
You close ranks at that point. So as members of ADVAN, you know that you are advocating for a more an economy or a nation that will help your business to grow. You're advocating for good sanctions, good regulations. You are advocating for better content. You're advocating for capacity development. So at that point, you're not a rival.
No.
You're on the same boat.
Yes, of course.
You collaborate.
Oh, yes.
And today there's no rivalry because there's going to be awards and
there'll be a little bit of rivalry, little bit.
well, maybe the judges already know the winners, so. But it's been nice having you on the show this morning. Thank you for coming. We've been speaking with the member of the ADVAN Award Committee, Mr. Wasiu Abiola, and of course the Executive Secretary of ADVAN, Ediri Ose Ediale. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Sunrise will take another break. Just stay with us on the program.